Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Goldeneye 007 for the Nintendo 64 where I'm attempting to do the game on 00 Agent mode. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my content and would like to see more, then why not hit that subscribe button, because that way you'll be instantly notified every time I upload a new video, and I've got new content coming each and every single week. Okay, so we finally reached the final level on the main campaign, and the Cradle is synonymous for being one of the toughest levels ever. So as is the case, this is gameplay I recorded the other day and I'm doing kind of commentary over it. So you're going to see some of my near misses as well as a successful run. I did actually find a really handy glitch that someone posted on the forum where Trevelyan can actually blow himself up. So you're going to be seeing that in the next video, but I just thought it'd be interesting to show my progression through this level. Now this is really tough because you have guards coming at you. Their accuracy is like super accurate. There's no getting away from that. I think the guards also spawn infinitely as well. So as well as dealing with them, you have to try and take Trevelyan down, and obviously the glitch later on will make things really easier, but I just thought I'd showcase how difficult it is. First we need to destroy the control console and settle the score with Trevelyan. Yana's control communications have been jammed and the Goldeneye satellite orbit is decaying. Only Trevelyan and his personal bodyguard remain unaccounted for. You know my feelings about personal vendettas interfering with mission success 007, however in this case I think we can turn a blind eye to whatever happens out there. Be careful and remember you are licensed to kill. Would you believe it, 007, there's another blasted control thingy actually on the antenna Cradle. Trevelyan might be able to realign the antenna and get one last firing message through to the satellite. Get out there and destroy it, we don't want things going pear-shaped at the last minute. The hand that rocks the Cradle rules the world, James. You know I won't sleep soundly until you get back to England in one piece. Alright, so here we go. Once again, this is commentary I'm doing over gameplay I did the other day. And I just thought it'd be interesting to show my progression through this level. It's very difficult. Starting off, there's some body armor you saw me pick up there, and we have to take care of about 4 guards in this first area alone. One's going to run from that direction, you can just see me taking that down. 2 more are going to run down. There are obviously various ways for doing this level. I've seen a lot of really cool speedrunners just speed through it like with no problems. But it's infuriatingly frustrating, this mission, because of the guards, and also if you're panicking to try and get to Trevelyan, the guards don't make it any easier. However, there is a little trick you can kind of learn. Right, we need to destroy this drone gun, and Trevelyan's in there. You can actually get a few pot shots at him as soon as he's running through the door once you get good enough. Destroy the second drone gun. And this is kind of what you're supposed to do, or what the game tells you you have to do, but you will learn later on that you won't actually, you can actually destroy Trevelyan first, and you won't have to go through the anguish of trying to knock him off the Cradle, because he will blow himself up, which I thought was pretty cool. So the idea is the game actually wants you to chase him and shoot him down here. I've no idea how anybody is supposed to do this and stay sane, because it's absolutely feels impossible. You've got guards coming at you left and right, they just won't leave you alone, and that's part of the problem with this level. You get bounced around like a pinball, and before you know it you lose like all your health. So this level can feel really difficult, more difficult than it's supposed to be. But this was my kind of final run up to the game. I was more than willing to do it, so I just kept at it, trying to get Trevelyan. I know I managed it on Secret Agent somehow. I'm pretty sure that I took advantage of a glitch in which I actually bounced a grenade out of Trevelyan's hand, blowing him up and getting the final finish the job, James. Now the glitch I will show you in the next video, he just blows himself up essentially. But I will be explaining what I'm doing as I'm kind of doing it, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is kind of the conventional way to do it. The problem is as well is I keep mixing up the C buttons as well. I keep messing up, and I'm trying to find the perfect angle to aim. But yeah, I got so frustrated on this stage over and over again having to do it, but I knew that I had to find a way to actually complete it. It's like, this is kind of what I got, this is what I was told to do anyway online on the forum. It was to pick up some body armour. That's the first part, and apparently not to go into the shed where Trevelyan's in, but to actually go this way. And apparently if you go this way, and if you stand like in between like the sheds, which is that staircase there, Trevelyan kind of panics and kind of throws grenades, and he kind of damages himself, and he doesn't really know what to do, because the game actually thinks that you're by him, you're actually right next to him, even though you're underneath him. That's kind of how it works, but I don't realise that at the time. So see that? It's kind of from the cradle to the grave, your grave, James, see that? So he's hurting himself. So objective B is completed, see that? So Trevelyan actually blows himself up if you stand in that spot. So yeah, I didn't realise that, so that's a really good tip. So what I'm attempting to do here is I'm attempting to actually get him to blow himself up, and then I can blow up the console. But I have, and I've only managed to do this once. There was an occasion when I did the exact same trick and he blew up the console and himself, but I didn't realise, and I just went up because I didn't really realise what I was doing, and there's only till I looked at the playback I realised you can actually get him to blow up both. So Trevelyan blows himself up. It's insane that you can actually get that to happen, but that's what I'm attempting to do. If he can blow himself up and I can just get the computer console, that'll be fine for me, but you know, if he can blow up both, that would be nice. But that kind of happens once in a blue moon, I think. Again, because you're below him, he kind of thinks you're right by him, so he's going to chuck multiple grenades, and he'll kill himself and try and take out his own bodyguards as well. It's really bizarre how it works. So, you know, I try all kinds of different methods here. So let's see if I can get a few pot shots on Trevelyan. I do try the conventional way. I mean, this is what the game tells you have to do. But to be honest, I hate chasing him purely because you've got other bodyguards, and that's my one gripe with this game. My fights with Trevelyan and not with the bodyguards, so I just wish there was less of them to take down, because they make it a very frustrating experience, to be honest. Right, I'm going to go get the body armor now. I try a variety of different things. For some reason, I get the body armor. I try to take him down from this angle because I know he's literally on the ramp. So I suppose there are different things that you can try. But again, part of this game's problem is that when you got those guards with those multiple guns, the game can actually slow down, and when you try and fire back, it just sort of lags out. So you get shot back quite a lot. And also, a lot of the problem with this stage is running out of ammunition as well, so I do tend to do that more often than not. Oh, I've just been shot again. So yeah. So, my god. What a horrible, horrible level. But at the end of the day, it's a glitch I've taken advantage of. I wouldn't necessarily call it cheating, because to be honest, I looked it up, right, and this is how my brain works. Sometimes it takes me a while to work out what's actually being said. So the person actually said, oh, if you go and you stand at the bottom and you kind of run round in circles, Trevelyan will panic. So I did that, I ran round in circles. But sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. But then I just decided to stand still, and then lo and behold, he just blew himself up. It was like magic, and I just sort of, you know, pranced up, shot some guards and shot the control console, and then ended the level without having to do the final confrontation. So I don't know whether that was intentional by Rare or what, but it's pretty cool. Alright, stupid drone guns. It's always worth kind of taking them out anyway, because you can sort of forget about them. If you're going to try to get him to blow himself up, sometimes it's best to do it that way. There we are. I do try, to be honest. check it out, we've got another guard coming down. You have to kind of know that the guards are going to come at you thick and fast. I think that when you're chasing Trevelyan, like, you've got to constantly be on the move because the guards will catch up with you, and once again, when there are loads of guards on screen, this game lags really badly. And that's just one issue I have with the game. I mean, it's a really good game, it's one of the best games I've ever played, but it does have its problems, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm just so privileged to have actually finally done the main campaign on 00 Agent Mode, a feat I've never been able to accomplish before. And I will be kind of redoing some levels for my Kaiser Lucas channel, which I need to start uploading videos to because I've just been a bit lapsy-daisy. That's going to be a channel with no commentary and just gameplay for some really difficult games on difficult settings to challenge myself as a gamer, really. Right, so I'm still chasing Trevelyan. He's actually gone up there, but I just can't be bothered to chase him. I'm tuckered out. I need a tea break, basically. So at this stage, I'm just kind of having fun. You know, I have to say though, this game is beautiful. The Cradle is one of the most impressive looking levels in a video game. Its attention to detail is fantastic. I mean, I know that Rare actually got access to the Goldeneye film set and were able to sort of photograph areas so they could literally map the levels around them. Oh my god, and I'm dead again. Oh, and you will be seeing that screen quite a lot on this stage. I still say that out of all the levels, Control is the hardest. I don't care what anybody says, that level can just burn because I hate it so much. It's definitely one of the toughest levels in video game history for me, and I've played a lot of tough games. I mean, part of the problem as well with this level is getting this bit right, like aiming for the guard. I can't always aim for him, I end up losing my body armor pretty easily. So it's like you have to choreograph everything, and also you have to kind of go at a consistent speed, because if you're too slow then more guards will appear. If you're too fast then you won't. It's kind of like you've got to develop your own kind of rhythm and timing, because guards sort of come at certain times. So it's like you've got to be fast, but at the same time you've got to kind of watch out for guards that are approaching. So I'm going to try this trick again. I'm going to get the body armor. So as I said, this is just me trying to work out what the guy on the forum was saying. It does make sense, but for me it just takes a while for my brain to click in. I have to think a little bit about it, because sometimes what's simple to somebody else is kind of difficult for me, but it's really simple. I'm just being a bit kind of little bit like a dumb blonde, I suppose. I just couldn't work it out. See that? See that? It does kind of work. He doesn't kind of know what to do. Trevelyan runs around like an idiot. He's running around now, panicking. So it's all to do with that spot there. I went in that spot and he kind of just blew himself up. The problem is though, see that? See how he's hurting himself? He's literally blowing himself up. See that? See that? Objective A completed. He actually blew up the console. Did you see that? I didn't even realise I'd like got that bit. So there's a blink and you'll miss it moment there. So you can actually get him to blow up the console as well as kill himself. So that was pretty cool. Oh my god. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get him to do. If he can blow up both, that would be nice. But if he can just kill himself, that would be even better, because the guards do spawn, but I don't think there is as many of them as when he dies. Because when he's alive, it's just annoying. One thing that again is very deceptive is the briefing says that only Trevelyan and his personal bodyguard have been accounted for. Why couldn't it have been one bodyguard? Why has he got to be all these guys? You know, like, I just think there's too many, and it just kind of bogs down this final level. But that's kind of the rare difficulty, though. That's kind of how they made their games. They make them so super difficult. I do believe that when Battletoads was made, that there's a guy at Rare who was so good at video games that he would kind of base his skill level around some of the levels because he was so good, and so because of that, like, other gamers like wouldn't be able to do the game because they were like so difficult, but to him they were really easy. But yeah, it's this spot here basically. This is what I was told to do, run around in circles. But the best part is, once you get used to this, you can take out the guards a lot easier once you know where they are. The problem is they do come a little bit thick and fast though, and my aiming's really crap at the moment. So the goal is to blow up Trevelyan and then get that computer console. So we just gotta, I've just got to wait until Trevelyan decides to throw his grenades, and it's in this spot here. Again, it's like it's a little glitch. See that? Objective B is completed, so he's dead now. Trevelyan is dead. But I kind of mess it up a little bit. See that? I don't have enough ammunition to finish the mission, but I'm making progress. See that? So, like, with each attempt, I'm getting better and better, so it does work. Trevelyan does blow himself up. I tell you what, it's like such an amazing discovery to know that. I mean, as a kid, I would never have known that he could kill himself, because I was so used to playing games like Doom and things. I would play this game kind of like Doom, and you can't, unfortunately. I mean, contradicting myself, there are some areas where you do, but you do have to use an element of stealth as well. So it's like you have to balance out what you're trying to do. Like shooting, you gotta be on the move like all the time, and to be able to achieve your objectives. So here we go. I really hate this bit. This guy just takes a load of health off me. Right, we're going to keep trying this until I do it though. I can be done. Right, get the body armor. Here we go. We go down here. Try this again. Come on, Trevelyan. Blow yourself up, kid. You know you want it. We can take out the bodyguards as well, so that's one good thing. Come on, Trevelyan. Oh, blow yourself up. There you are. See, it's working. Objective B completed. See that? We got him. He's blown himself up. Alright. Come on, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Oh. Alright, come on. Come on, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Come on. Oh. Oh my god, so close. So close that time. And it's all about luck as well, and guard patterns. As I said, when I eventually do it, I don't get lots of guards. I actually manage to, I think I eliminate a few guys. I'm able to take out the console without too much problem. So, yeah, it's one of them. You just need a lot of luck, essentially. And this bit again drives me up the wall. I can never get the aiming right. I used to be really good at this bit, but, you know, it's 9 times out of 10 I can't always do it. Right, here we go. This bit. Let's get rid of these guards because they're in my way. As you can see, I get knocked back. Because of the rapid gunfire of the enemies. Right, let's try this again. It will work. It has to work this time. Come on. So you got guards running all over the place because they expect you to follow a set pattern. That's not going to happen here, I'm afraid. Okay. Get the body armor. And let's hurry. Right, let's try this again. Alright, come on, Trevelyan. It's time to die now. Time to blow yourself up. I just think it's funny because it's like Trevelyan's been the main antagonist for the whole game, and his plans for world domination and like the Goldeneye satellite and to steal all the money from London, and he basically just blows himself up. Well, ready to save the world again, James? After you, 006. And someone actually put on the forum, like, ironic that 006 actually helps, well, what did he say? He said it helps save the world when he blows up the console with his grenade. It's, like, so funny. Ah, so that is doing it again. Is he dead? See that? He's blowing his... I keep saying that a lot, I see that. But you can see he's, like, so frustrated. He actually thinks I'm right next to him. But I'm not, I'm like right under him. It's really funny.